Overall stock, the quarterly results are okay, and of course, no, the budget is coming, so little bit spark is there in this stock. But I think he should hold on the stock. I think no, for next 1 year, I think much more focus will be on railway and again the wagons and all that, whichever segment they are in. I think that is where the buzz will be there. So I think one should hold on, and overall stock look decent. He can hold on for at least for 2-3 quarters more.
Okay, all right. So that's the view coming in. But the next question that we have is from Sudha, who's writing us from Hyderabad, asking about Lemon Tree Hotels. She's bought 25 shares at the levels of 155 and wants to know if she can add more, hold or sell from a long-term perspective. Tapan, with everything that's happening, with Warburg coming in, in terms of where Fleur stands, and now Fleur and Lemon Tree will be two separate entities. How are you viewing this development and whether it makes sense to make an entry right now?
Yes, it's a good development. There will be a value unlocking in future whenever this demerger happens. And overall, we know the hotel industry is doing well. In next 1 year, also the things are much more better. So I think she should stay on this stock. Even if she wants to buy, she can hold. She can buy at this level. But yes, fairly long term, 2 years she can wait. Then I think it will give you a decent return. Overall, I am positive on this stock.
The next query that we're getting is on ICICI Pru AMC. Now it's a recent listing, of course. Company came out with its earnings this week and has done well for investors. So stocks up 7% actually as we speak. Started off the day with 3% gains. And Shiv Kumar was one of the lucky ones who got allotment in the IPO. He's asking if we should continue to hold for the next 2 to 3 years. Should he do that, Tapan? It's a good counter, good earnings as well. What would you recommend him to do?
First of all, congratulations to him for the handsome return. Now, of course, I'm positive on the stock. The company has been doing well, and we know how the ICICI Pru AMC has been operating. I think in future also, mutual fund AUM is going to go up, and still more retail investors are coming into. And of course, there are some SEBI regulation which will restrict their earnings, but I think overall the volume will actually offset that one. So yes, I'm positive. Please hold for next 2-3 years. It will give you a good return.
Got the view. Tapan, the next one is coming in from Jaipur now. It's a caller now. Raj has a stock query for us. Raj, very good afternoon.
Yeah,
welcome
good afternoon.
to Ask Profit. What's your query?
Yeah, good afternoon. My query is regarding the TCS. I'm holding 62 shares at a price of 3251 and currently sitting at marginal loss of 1.5%. So I just can I average at this juncture, or what should I do as per the long-term perspective?
Raj, any particular reason you like TCS? Is there a fundamental research that you've done? Because the last few quarters haven't been kind to the company in terms of performance. Any particular reason you're holding on to this one?
Yeah, because of this is the in the IT sector, this is the
bellwether in that
giant
sense.
And having a good dividend as well. So that's why I wanted to keep it.
Got it. Tapan,
having it.
Got it. Got it, Raj, and thanks so much for calling in. Tapan, Raj has been actually holding TCS at 3251. Should he continue to do so? Buy right now? What would you recommend?
Well, TCS has been not doing well from last 3 years as such, and the guidance is not so great also. Still, I feel next 1 year, 1.5 year will be struggling. They are, transformation is happening towards AI products now. And I feel that, still it will take some time. So my suggestion is better to get out from the stock. He's in a marginal loss. There are much better sectors available, banking, NBFC, defense. I think there much return will be there compared to IT sector. So my take will be to sell at this level. नमस्कार दोस्तों, होप आपको सेशन अच्छा लग रहा है। अगर आप चाहते हो कि हम भी आपको हेल्प करें स्टॉक सिलेक्शन में, तो आप हमारी सर्विस ले सकते हैं। हम एक सेबी रजिस्टर्ड रिसर्च एनालिस्ट है, और आप www.catapan.in ये वेबसाइट में जाके देखिएगा। यहाँ हमने सब कुछ दिया हुआ है। अगर आप देखें तो एक पोर्टफोलियो बिल्डर कॉम्बो है, जहाँ हम लोग इक्विटी, म्यूचुअल फंड, ETF, IPO, SME IPO, बॉन्ड्स रिकमेंडेशन, बाय सेल रिकमेंडेशन, वीकली सेशंस होते हैं जो आपको हेल्प करते हैं आपका पूरा पोर्टफोलियो स्ट्रक्चर और प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन में, प्लस पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू भी होता है। तो आप जरूर जाके देखिएगा। इवन आपको सिर्फ इक्विटी का चाहिए तो इक्विटी का भी पोर्टफोलियो अवेलेबल है। जो आप सिर्फ इक्विटी का चाहिए तो बेटर है आप एक बार जाके देखिए और समझिए। प्लस गाइज, अगर आप चाहते हो कि आप हमारा नेक्स्ट सेशन अटेंड करें ऐसे सेक्टर रिकमेंडेशन और इवन स्टॉक पिकिंग एक्सरसाइज, तो हम उसकी भी लिंक दे देंगे। वो क्लिक करके नेक्स्ट सेशन अटेंड कीजिएगा। चले, डू सब्सक्राइब फॉर द नेक्स्ट वेबिनार। थैंक यू।
Investment in market securities is subject to market risk. Read all the documents carefully before investing.
The next caller now that's coming in is from Bengaluru, and Mohan has a stock query for us. Mohan, very good afternoon. Welcome to Ask Profit, the afternoon edition. What's your query?
I just want to buy this Interact buildings. Is it the right time to buy now?
Okay, and any particular reason that the stock has popped up on your radar, Mohan?
No, the stock is, I'm seeing buzzing with a lot of things, a lot of orders, and ROC is very good. So
Right.
I thought this is the best time to buy this share for a long-term view.
Right, and you know that's good research, Mohan. Let me go across to Tapan for this one. Tapan, there is another listed company now in this space with Interact, where there is EPAC Prefab and has done well for its investors. Has also seen some correction now. Is it a right time to buy Interact? Also, any view if you have for Mohan on EPAC Prefab?
Yes, see, all of this stock, if I see, it's been decent correction, and as he is rightly told, the sector is quite buzzing. And if I see the profitability and all, that is also decent, and even on valuations are okay, so he can start accumulating slowly and gradually in a SIP manner. And even EPAC also, what you told, I'm quite bullish on that also. Yes, I'm bullish on this overall counter. So yes, he can start accumulating at this level, no problem.
The next question that we have is from Shankar, who's writing us from Bengaluru, asking about TVS Supply Chain Solutions. Wants to know if this is a good time to make an entry for this particular counter, and from a long-term perspective, what will the targets look like? Tapan, your view on this one?
Well, I'm not too much bullish on TVS supply chain. No, because it's been a laggard for a long time, but I think he can wait for one more quarter. I think just a spike coming from last quarter, and maybe things may be getting around here. So he can wait for some time next quarter, this quarter result, and if it's not coming, then he should get out from this stock.
Tapan as well as Rochit, you know the drill. Keep your answers on buy, sell, or hold, so that we can take as many queries as possible in this particular time frame. The question is on LG Electronics first, bought at 1140. Tapan, should he continue to hold?
Yeah, hold.
Okay, the next one is on Granules. Lata from Bengaluru has bought 50 shares at the level of 607. Should I hold or accumulate? Richard, your view?
Can hold with stop loss below 570.
Satyan has a stock query for us on Varila Industries. It's a very small stock. We don't talk about it too much. But Rochit, any view that you can offer him? He's bought at 2,200.
Can continue to hold on. Prices are, momentum readings are oversold. Review on pullbacks around 5,000.
Okay, Sudhir from Chennai wants to know if he can go ahead and buy Natco Pharma right now. Tapan, would you recommend that?
Yeah, slowly, gradually, as an SIP manner, he can.
JP Power, Tapan, he's bought at 22, and this is Srinivas from Hyderabad. Should he continue to hold?
Yeah, hold.
Okay, the next one is on Suzlon. Ashok wants to know if he can touch 55 to 60 rupees soon. Ruchit, are you seeing that on the charts?
No, doesn't seem in the near term. I think 44 should be level which it should test first.
Dixon Technologies bought at 13,435. A 6-month view, Ruchit, what does the chart say?
Trend is negative, so look to exit on any kind of pullback moves if you hold longs.
Okay, Hudko is the next one. Deepak from Bengaluru wants to know if he can continue to hold the 150 stocks that he's bought at an average price of 244. He's sitting on a loss of around 4,500 rupees. Tapan, what would you recommend?
Yeah, hold the stock.
Next one's Indian Hotels, bought at 751. Ruchit, a 6-month view again is what Jay Krishnan is asking.
Largely range bound, can hold for pullback move towards 730, 740.
Okay, all right. Okay, L&T is the last one from a long-term perspective. Is it a good time to enter? Your view on this, Ruchit?
Keep a buy on dip approach. 200 DMA is around 3750 would be the good levels to enter.
All right. Okay. So that brings us to the end of this rapid fire round of Ask Profit. Ruchit and Tapan, thank you so much for giving us those insights on the stocks that we had query for. But with that, we're completely out of time on this edition of Ask Profit. But do stay tuned.
Tapan, if there's one bright spot today, it is IT, right? And you have Infosys that has really taken the cake, so to speak. Would you say that overall the earnings season, even in the early days, is better than you had anticipated?
See, Alex, when we started, no, the business updates were quite promising, no, across the sector. Of course, then came the TCS and HL number, which was not so great. HL was little bit okay, but yes, Infosys numbers are much better. So we can say that yes, medium, short term to medium term, no, IT sector may go up, but still the big question remains for the long term, correct? And how the AI transformation will happen and how the margins they will able to sustain, because still there are a lot of challenges. So we have to wait and watch. But regarding other banks and all that, I think result whatever coming are much more promising. So I'm quite optimistic about this result season, and because the October to December was a no festive season, hopefully lot many domestic sector will do well. Of course, export oriented will be impacted because the trade deal is still not signed. But comparatively, last few quarters, I think this result season should be much better, and hopefully the market should go up.
Tapan, mid cap IT or large cap IT, which would be your pick and why?
Yeah, of course, now mid-cap IT will be a peak now because Sharad, if you see the results, whatever came now for Infosys and L&T, L&T of course now was not a great result. Infosys also no, there were good great deals win, but if you see there is a margin pressure and the renewal, we have to see at what margin they are going to renew it. The problem is now in future as AI is going to take, or what will the impact, that is uncertain currently. Talking about mid-cap, of course, now Coforge Persistent, that will be my call, and I think they are doing much better. Even the margin, you see, they are, there I think it is sustainable also, and the deal pipeline is good. So yes, my take will be go for mid cap IT. That is where the clarity is there, and the future also looks better compared to large cap.
Let's ask Tapan very quickly, out of the entire pack in the AMC space. Now, there are quite a few to pick from, whether you're talking about UTI AMC or Nippon AMC, or you're talking about an ICICI Pru or HDFC AMC. Which would you pick?
Well, yes, I'm bullish on AMC, but when you talk about the valuation, I think Nippon AMC, what you talk about, and the Canara also looks quite reasonable. The valuation looks reasonable because I think the overall the AUM growth of all these AMC is going to go up, and no, the equity flow is going to go up the way the retail investors are investing. So yes, if you specifically talk about valuation, I think I'm bullish on Nippon and Canara.
Tapan, your view when it comes to Indiamart Intermesh?
Yeah, the stock has fallen a lot from the top, and no, as you told, no, from last few years it's not performing. But now it is coming at a level now where the valuation is quite attractive. If one has to, I mean, if one has a view of almost 2 years, I think one can hold this stock, or can even buy this stock at this level, because I think the things will turn around. The management is quite saying no that the margin stability will be there around 35%. Again, the India SME penetration is going around, and I think product innovation and upselling is happening. So yes, I think at this valuation, nothing to lose. One can hold this stock even at a buy at this level. Wait for 1 or 2 years. I think things will be settling down here. नमस्कार दोस्तों, होप आपको सेशन अच्छा लग रहा है। अगर आप चाहते हो कि हम भी आपको हेल्प करें स्टॉक सिलेक्शन में, तो आप हमारी सर्विस ले सकते हैं। हम एक सेबी रजिस्टर्ड रिसर्च एनालिस्ट है, और आप www.catapan.in ये वेबसाइट में जाके देखिएगा। यहाँ हमने सब कुछ दिया हुआ है। अगर आप देखें तो एक पोर्टफोलियो बिल्डर कॉम्बो है, जहाँ हम लोग इक्विटी, म्यूचुअल फंड, ETF, IPO, SME IPO, बॉन्ड्स रिकमेंडेशन, बाय सेल रिकमेंडेशन, वीकली सेशंस होते हैं जो आपको हेल्प करते हैं आपका पूरा पोर्टफोलियो स्ट्रक्चर और प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन में, प्लस पोर्टफोलियो रिव्यू भी होता है। तो आप जरूर जाके देखिएगा। इवन आपको सिर्फ इक्विटी का चाहिए तो इक्विटी का भी पोर्टफोलियो अवेलेबल है। जो आप सिर्फ इक्विटी का चाहिए तो बेटर है आप एक बार जाके देखिए और समझिए। प्लस गाइज, अगर आप चाहते हो कि आप हमारा नेक्स्ट सेशन अटेंड करें ऐसे सेक्टर रिकमेंडेशन और इवन स्टॉक पिकिंग एक्सरसाइज, तो हम उसकी भी लिंक दे देंगे। वो क्लिक करके नेक्स्ट सेशन अटेंड कीजिएगा। चले, डू सब्सक्राइब फॉर द नेक्स्ट वेबिनार। थैंक यू।
Investment in market securities is subject to market risk. Read all the documents carefully before investing.